But if you have not forgiven your mothers, every human being on earth must forgive their mothers because the evil came through her. And her mother did to her, her mother did to her, and so on and so on. But when you give, you get a new life. You pass on love to your children and not hate. Your nature has changed. And the New Testament taught all about that. Christ said, "It is done. I have bought you back. You're free now. You don't have to live in your thrills. You don't have to live in your hell. You don't have to look for love. You don't have to be lonely. You don't have to be lost. You do not have to be afraid. You don't have to be black or white. You can just be free." But most people are not dying from this false self. You got to die from that illusion. Everything you think about yourself and others is an illusion. You don't even see one another. You're looking at each other, you see not the real person, but the illusionary person. You're not seeing real self. You are not yourself. The New Testament is created for the children of God. All those who overcome the world, you will live from within. Everyone that lives from without are very dangerous. They look at the world, they judge it, and they live from that.
By words, by discussion, by the duel of reason, by the fencing of intelligence, the Jews could not overcome the two apostles. Even today, the Jews of another Judea lack the words and arguments with which to strike down the madmen and visionaries. And so, like the ancient Jews, they resort to that which is most delicate in human life, the family. Thus, simple souls are exploited. Thus, the poor mother is often forced to lead the tender fruits that sprouted from her womb into the abyss with her own hands. The poor woman, who has no time to handle books and possesses only a soul and a heart, and who, having landed on earth, a visionary of better worlds, through the sensitivity of her spirit, draws closer to the light, is precisely the favorite instrument of a new breed of justo divert from the path of light, the Sergius, who, sensing the word of Jesus, want to hear it from the lips of his true disciples. The Jews convinced the women of those times that Paul and Barnabas were men possessed by the spirit of the devil, and the devout women, as the biblical text itself says, frightened and embracing their own ignorance, transfuse this sordid poison into the souls of their husbands, children, parents, and siblings, in short, everyone they could influence. By this barbaric and wicked means, Paul and Barnabas were expelled from the city, just as the new Jews today also intend to exclude from the fellowship of the nations all those who, like Sergius, long for greater enlightenment for their spirits. Foolish were the men of that time, just as foolish are the men of today. Let new walls be erected, the cities be closed, surround them with all the proselytes of their flock. And even so, the soldiers of Jesus will come, with the enthusiasm of the Pauls, to demolish these walls, and invading the cities, they will penetrate the dark bosom where the astonished Jews gather, not knowing how to hold in their hands the light that comes from above, clarifying all paths, illuminating all understandings, raising up all the souls of heretics or Gentiles who do not depend on Rome.